Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Sag, today we're going to focus on your past, present, as well as your future and the ultimate outcome of your current situation. So, with all that being said, Sag, let's get started. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So, Sag, in the past, we do have the Ace of Swords. Your current energy is the Seven of Swords. Okay. In the near future, we do have the Fool. Ooh, okay. I feel like you're testing someone, to be honest, over here. This to me feels like you're testing someone. But we're going to get into that in a second. As far as your ultimate outcome is concerned, we have the Fool. I feel like you know the truth. I just kind of feel like you're testing someone in the process to see if they're going to tell you the truth is basically what I'm getting. But I feel like you know the truth. I feel like you know the truth. You just want to see, you know what I mean, if this person's going to be open and honest with you in regards to like the truth that you know for sure, without a shadow of a doubt to be true is basically what I'm getting. And depending on how they play their cards will determine how you play yours is basically what I'm getting. Okay, well, let's get into it, Sag. So in the past, we do have the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Swords to the Eight of Cups, and then we also have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. All right, let's talk. So in regards to whatever this thing is that came to light, because I feel like something in particular came to light, Sagittarius, and it's in reference to someone that you've been investing a lot of time and energy towards, okay? Whatever this thing is that essentially came to light, it has you questioning if you want to continue to stay and or go is basically what I'm getting. So it kind of looks like you're a little indecisive here on what you want to do. Yeah, on what you want to do. You know, I kind of feel like if this person were to be open, honest, and transparent and truthful with you, you know, that might influence you to want to work things out with this person and stay. But if this person turns around and lies to you, that might influence you to want to up and leave this person is basically what I'm getting. Is basically what I'm getting. Okay, so I feel like this is kind of the moment where you confront this person on whatever this thing is that essentially came to light. So let's look at the Seven of Swords. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Okay. We got the Star to the Chariot, and then we also have the Tower. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, this to me kind of feels like you're just outright confronting this person straight up. Like I said, whatever this thing is that came to light, Sag, you're confronting them about just to see, you know what I mean, if they're going to be honest and transparent with you, depending, okay, on what this person says and or does will determine what you basically do next. Is basically what I'm getting. I feel like you're hoping that this person's going to turn around and obviously be honest and transparent with you, but a lot of you genuinely feel like they're not going to be honest and transparent with you. But again, depending on how they play this will determine how you move forward is basically what I'm getting. Okay. So in the near future, we do have the Fool with the Eight of Wands. We also have the Three of Wands, and then we also have the World. So it kind of looks like whatever this truth is that essentially came to light that you're confronting this person about, it kind of looks like this person is just choosing to lie to you is basically what I'm getting. And I feel like this is kind of why you're getting this energy here in the near future. This to me kind of feels like you're deciding to close this cycle out here between you and this person and just simply accept the fact that this person is either never going to change and or learn to be open and honest and transparent with you, because the things that this person is not doing within this relationship are things that truly do matter to you and or important to you. You know, honesty is everything for you, and the fact that this person can't be honest and transparent with you is like a deal breaker for you. The fact that this person will go as far as to lie to your face, that's a deal breaker for you, because it causes you to basically feel like, you can't trust that person, and it causes you to feel you got to question every little thing that comes out of that individual's mouth, which I totally get. So it kind of looks like in the end, this person's deciding to just outright lie to you, is basically what I'm getting. And this is what's influencing you to close this cycle out here between you and this person and never look back. Now, as far as the ultimate outcome is concerned, we do have the Four of Wands, so let's see what's going on with that. Okay. We got the Ten of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and then we also have the Seven of Cups. This to me feels like they're falling into an energy of like desperation, like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I'll do anything. Just tell me. What do you want me to do to fix this? What do you want me to do? I'll do anything. Just tell me, Sag. Tell me. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I'll do anything to fix this. Yeah, this to me feels like an energy of them kind of falling into like a massive state of desperation. What do you want me to do, Sag? What do you want me to do? I'll do anything. You just tell me. I'll do anything. I'll do anything to fix this, Sag. I'll do anything. Whatever you ask, I'll do, Okay. How does Sagittarius feel about all of this? Sorry, like my phone just randomly cut off. So if I'm repeating myself, I apologize in advance. Hopefully this phone doesn't start acting up on me again. But anyways, so we have the Nine of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I see you kind of falling. I'm going to be very honest with what I'm seeing here. I see you kind of falling into this energy of giving into this entire situation all over again is basically what I'm getting, okay? With the Nine of Swords coming out here, I do feel like there's a part of you that is kind of worried and concerned that they're just going to like lie to you again, disappoint you again. I am definitely getting that. But other than that, I do see you kind of giving into them in this entire situation all over again. Now, here's the thing. You have the Seven of Swords out here, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. And what comes next is the Ten of Swords, which basically speaks of an ending, right? And you could look at it as like a painful ending. That's definitely, one way to look at it. But let's just look at it like it's an ending, right? There's going to come a point in time for you, Sag, where I do see you eventually reaching this point with this particular person where you're going to find yourself essentially feeling like you can't continue to put yourself through this anymore. You can't continue to put yourself through this anymore. This person clearly has a difficult time being honest from the looks of it. They have a very difficult time being honest. This person puts themselves in these predicaments to, for one, lose you. But they also do things that they can't even turn around and be honest about. So then that's like a whole nother ballgame. But anyways, point that I'm making here is, Sag, is that it's pretty evident to me that this person just has a very difficult time, my friend, being honest with you is basically what I'm getting. And I feel like that's taking a massive toll on your mental health is basically what I'm getting. Because when you lie to a person one time, it's going to make that person, that you're lying to question every freaking thing that comes out, of that particular person's mouth. And I feel like that's the situation you've been in. You've been dealing with somebody who continues to lie to you, and you tend to question absolutely everything that comes out of this individual's mouth. And to be honest, I don't blame you, because anybody in your predicament would basically do the same thing, which is question everything that comes out of this individual's mouth. So I get it. But in doing so, this is taking a massive toll on your mental health. You don't even know at this point, you don't know when this person's being honest with you and when this person's lying to you. Unless you have, and that's the thing, that's another shitty thing when it comes on to this particular person. Like, this is that type of person that if you don't have any type of concrete evidence, right, to use against them, they're never going to fess up and be honest about shit. You know what I mean? And that's another thing. So not only not only is this person not an honest person, but they can't even take accountability. That's like another thing too. Like the only time I ever see this person taking accountability for absolutely anything is when somebody has like concrete evidence about them and what they did or what they're out here actually doing. Like that's the only way that I see this person ever like being open and honest, is if, you know, you or anyone that they've ever dealt with had concrete evidence to like pin them to whatever crime, you know, they think they're out here committing. Because you can sit here and think whatever you want that this person's out here doing. If you don't have any concrete evidence, you can't sit here and expect this person to be open and honest with you about absolutely anything. So like that's another thing too. But this person and the way that they are, to be honest, they're taking a massive toll. They are taking a massive toll on your mental health. And I know that what I'm about to say is going to come from an unhealthy place, but I'm just going to say it, okay? I'm just going to say it. You continue to give this person a treatment that they don't necessarily deserve from you. You come off to me as like a very, very honest person to a liar, a compulsive one at that. I don't feel like they personally deserve that from you. I don't think this person deserves honesty or transparency from you when they clearly can't even give that to you in return. Let me just start there. Another thing too that I don't personally like, I feel like you try your hardest to bring nothing but peace and harmony into this individual's life. Why? I have no idea, because they don't bring it into yours. You see what I mean? I feel, and again, this is coming from a very, 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 very unhealthy place, and I know it, but you're giving this person a treatment that they don't deserve from you. They do not deserve from you. They don't deserve from you. They do not deserve from you. This whole, you know, you bringing all this peace and harmony into their life, they don't deserve that shit from you. They don't even do that for you. So I don't understand why you're doing that for them. This whole you being an honest person with them, again, I'm not entirely sure why you're being this way with them, because they can't even do that with you. You know what I mean? I just hate the fact that this person is doing you the way that they're doing you, and they get to have a person that's honest with them. They get to have a person that brings nothing but peace and harmony into their life. Meanwhile, here you are bringing all of these things that any man and or woman would essentially want to have by their side, and here you are, you know what I mean, stressing the hell out because you're an honest person and because you bring nothing but good into their life. You see what I mean? Here you are suffering. You see what I mean? Meanwhile, they're over here living the time of their life, and all they do is lie to you, manipulate you, gaslight you, stress you the hell out. You see what I mean? Like, it's a never ending cycle with this one over here. I'm telling you, we have the 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. What comes next is the 10 of Swords. There's going to come a point in time where you're not going to continue to allow yourself to continue to put up with this. You're not going to continue to allow yourself to basically put up with this. It's like a lot of you feel like, well, if I just continue to play nice, maybe this person will, eventually, learn to play nice with me. Again, what I'm about to say is coming from a very unhealthy place, but I'm going to say it anyways. You want this person to play nice with you, you won't have to play the same game that they're playing with you. If this person is going to sit up here and not be honest with you, this whole you being an honest person, yeah, that needs to go out the window, because they don't deserve that from you. They don't deserve that from you. There's no reason why you should be respecting this person when they do not respect you. It's a matter of, okay, the way that I see it is this, okay? You got 2 options. It's either you're going to continue to give in to this person time and time again, and they're just going to continue to do you the way that they do you time and time again. You know what I mean? And just deal with it. And then eventually reach this point of, I can't continue to put myself through this anymore. Or, you could just reciprocate that same old energy. Back to them in return. So since they want to be a liar, you're going to have to learn to be a liar. Since this person doesn't want to respect you, you're going to have to learn to not respect them. Since this person doesn't want to bring peace and harmony into your life, you shouldn't be bringing peace and harmony into their life, okay? Because if you're going to continue to stay with this person, you could approach this in 2 different ways. Either you turn around and start reciprocating that same old energy back to this person in return, and stop playing nice with this one over here that refuses to play nice with you. And then on top of that, goes as far as to literally mess with your mental health, okay? Or you continue to play this, let me just play nice, and maybe one day this person will start to play nice with me. And then eventually reach this point of, you know what, they're never going to change. I can't continue to put myself through this. I got to go. But either which way, it looks like you're staying. The real question is, how are you going to go about it? Are you going to turn around and start reciprocating that same old energy back to them in return? Or are you going to sit here, continue to play nice, and then reach this point of, oh my God, I can't continue to put myself through this. They're not going to change. I got to go. Because you're going to stay, like, no matter, I see you saying no matter what. My thing is, how are you going to go about this, Sag? How are you honestly going to go about this? Are you going to continue to play nice with this one over here, or what? Because one thing that I will say about this one over here is that you got to understand the things that they're putting you through, they're not being affected by it. You know, their lies are not affecting them. It's affecting you. It's affecting you, Sag. It's not affecting them. The things that this person does behind your back or whatever the case may be, it ain't affecting them, but it sure as hell is affecting you. So you can't expect this person to understand how much of a toll this relationship and our marriage is taking on you, because you don't turn around and reciprocate that same old energy. So they're never going to relate to you. They're never going to understand you, Sag. It's never going to happen until you or somebody else walks up in this person's life and literally does them the same way that they essentially do you. They're never going to get it, and they're never going to understand. And I think that we're all like that as human beings. We got to be put in predicaments in order to understand. You see what I mean? Like, we obviously, I mean, then again, I am reading for a lot of people, and it's not a judgmental thing. It is what it is. But, you know, like, for example, if we've never been, for example, because I just spoke about this in a recent reading, for example, if you've never been addicted to anything, you don't know what it's like to be addicted to something and have your body rely on whatever that something is. You don't know what it's like because maybe you've never been there, right? But somebody who has been addicted to something, you know, before, or still is, can explain to you in detail, you know, what it's like to be addicted to whatever this thing is and how hard it is to break from this addiction. They could be able to talk. They could be able to, you know, explain it to you in detail. But us, you know, out here who have never been addicted to anything, we wouldn't be able to understand or relate. You know what I mean? I mean, I can understand and relate because I've been addicted to, you know, a few things in my life, and I've broken free from that, thank God. But point that I'm making is that you're never going to fully understand what a person is essentially going through or battling or experiencing unless you're going through that yourself. So this whole, but you're hurting me and you're putting me through this and I just don't understand, like, why you keep doing this. It's doing this to me, it's doing that to me. It's like, they hear you completely, honey. They hear you completely. The problem is they don't understand. They don't understand. And this is why they continue to do the dumb shit that they do, Sag. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, you could approach this and because I feel like there's two different ways that you can go about this. Is either you gonna stop playing nice with this one over here, because I can tell you this much: when you stop playing nice with this person, you start reciprocating that same old energy back in return to them. That's when they're gonna get it, and that's when they're gonna understand. Oh man, this doesn't feel good, you know, and oh, I don't like that, you know. Now I'm questioning everything that comes out of Sag's mouth, and now I don't know what's true and what's a lie and what should I believe. And that's when they're gonna fucking get it, and they're gonna understand, and they're not going to like it. They're not gonna like it, and it's gonna influence them to stop lying to you. If they want you to be honest and truthful with them, it's going to take them having to be honest and truthful with you. This person needs to earn all of this from you, and you're just turning around and just giving it to them because that's just how you are. This is just who you are as a person. You're an honest person, you're a loving person, you're a loyal person. Like, this is just who you are, and I respect that, Sag. I respect that. But you're giving all of this good stuff to somebody who can't even reciprocate it back. So it's like, you're either gonna turn around and give this one a dose of their own medicine already and stop playing, or you're going to continue to play nice in hopes that one day they'll understand, and one day they'll get it, and one day they'll see how much they're hurting you. And then you sit there and you wait for that day to come, and it doesn't come, and then you hit that Ten of Swords energy where you start to find yourself feeling like, I can't put myself through this anymore, and then you up and leave them. and never really get what you want out of them, which is them being honest and transparent with you and them understanding, you know, where they're never going to understand where you're coming from. You don't turn around and reciprocate it back to them. They're never going to understand. Maybe one day they will understand if somebody else comes along, you know what I mean, and does them the same way that they're doing you, then yeah, they'll understand then. But if you don't have it in you to lie to them, if you don't have it in you to do them the same way they do you, you might as well follow through on this. You might as well follow through on this, Sag, as far as seeing this entire situation through instead of giving in at the last minute. You might as well see this through. If you don't have the heart to lie to them or do them the same way that they're doing it, you might as well save yourself that pain and heartache and time and just see this through. Now, if you want to go down the other route of reciprocating that same old energy to them in return, which to be honest, I think that that's something, Sag, that I think that you just need to like do when it comes down to people. If a person's not going to show up for you, don't show up for that person, man. If that person's not going to be honest with you, don't turn around and feel like you have to be honest with them. You see what I mean? Like, and if you don't even want to go down that route of having to play that game with anybody, like, oh, well, if they're not honest with me, you know, then I'm not going to be honest with them. I don't want to play that game. Don't involve yourself with that person at all, under any circumstances. Like, if you don't have it within you to reciprocate that same old energy, you need to like remove yourself. You need to. You absolutely need to. But you need to, it's either you need to learn how to reciprocate energy, or you just take the high road on this and just remove yourself. You know what I mean? But to sit here and be as good as I see you being with this one over here that does not deserve all of this from you. No, ma'am, no, sir. Nope. No. No. You want this person to understand? Turn around and do them the same way they do you. And I bet you they'll understand then. And if you have this fear of, oh, but what if they leave me? What if they leave me? Then that says a whole lot. That is basically saying that the stuff that they're putting you through, they wouldn't even stick around and deal with it, but they expect you to. And that just goes to, that should say a lot to you. I mean, it should. You know, if you're worried that, oh, but if I reciprocate it back, what if they leave me? You know, like, and they turn around and actually leave you, that act alone should speak volumes to you. That this person is blatantly putting you through things they personally wouldn't even tolerate from anybody else, but they're expecting you to tolerate it. That says a lot. That says a whole damn lot. So that's basically saying you sitting around basically suffering off of some shit that they personally wouldn't sit around and suffer. Either you reciprocate it back, or you see this through. Because to be honest, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, you know what, Sag, just give in to this entire situation. Just fuck it. Just do it. Just give in, and fingers crossed that, you know, this person will see how much they're hurting you and change their ways, you know, because I see them falling into this energy of just tell me what you want me to do. I'll do anything. No, this couldn't be me, because I'll make them I'll make them put in the whole work and flip the whole script on them, because I'm sorry. It's just, I'm sorry, because I'm so sorry. I don't like, that is like that's my thing. That is like, that's what like really does trigger me, is when I see good people go through shit like this. I will understand, you know what I mean, if you deserved all of this, and that's different. But the fact that you're so good to them and you don't deserve all of this, that's what really sets me off. Oh boy, does that really does set me off. It really does set me off. Like, yeah, no. No. Yeah, no. Make it, because I see them like, just whatever it takes, Sag. Whatever it takes. You just tell me what you want me to do. Go ahead and give this one a laundry list then. Go ahead and give this one a laundry list of what they need to do, okay? Go ahead and give them a laundry list of what they need to do. And between you and I, and this is not a between you and them conversation, between you and me, okay? This person, if they want you to be honest with them, They gonna have to work towards that. So in the meantime, you ain't gonna be telling no damn truths until this person learns how to be honest with you, okay? Like this one, like, so, you know, do things behind your back. Well, you gonna stop doing things behind their back when they learn to stop doing things behind your back. So if they want you to stop doing things behind their back and being honest and transparent with them, well, they're gonna have to work towards that with you, because you're not gonna keep doing this. You're not gonna keep doing this. You're not gonna continue to let this person play with you. You ain't gonna do that. We're not doing that. Sorry, no, not today. We're not doing that. So they're gonna have to work on all these things you want them to work on, and they're gonna have to also work on. They're gonna also have to work on getting you to be honest and transparent, truthful. You know, with this person, when I say that that's a between you and I don't want you to sit there and tell this person, look, you know, you need to work on being honest and you know, transparent with me, and you need to stop doing things behind my back. Give them a laundry list of everything else to work on, and let them find out on their own that you're not being honest and or transparent with them. And let them work towards getting you to feel like you can be honest with them and transparent with them. You know what I mean? Because I feel like this person might fucking go as far as to use it. I just feel like I can't be honest with you, Sag. Well, you need to kind of reach this point of, I just feel like I can't be honest with you, sir or ma'am. I just feel like I can't be honest. This is why I do things behind your back, and this is why I like play stupid. Play stupid. This person, I'm so sorry. They're not incapable of being honest. They're not incapable of being honest. They're not incapable of whatever else, you know. This person is not incapable. They are fully capable of being honest with you, and they are fully capable of not continuing to do things behind your back. But for whatever reason, I feel like this person justifies why they do certain things behind your back and why they're not being honest and transparent with you. Why can't you do that? Well, I feel like I just can't be honest with you, and I feel like I have to do things behind your back because, like, yo, flip the fucking script on this one over here and stop playing. Like, either you do this or you walk away. But to see you sit here and suffer, I'm not okay with it. I'm honestly not okay with it. And to be honest, this is one of those things, dude, where you have to be your own best friend. You got to look out for yourself. Like, either you gonna turn around and reciprocate that same old energy with this one over here, or if you don't have it in your heart to do it, which I can respect that, see this through, dude. See this through, because to sit here and just, you know, like, watch you suffer, yeah, no, I'm not going to be okay with that. This person may not mind seeing you suffer, but I have a really big issue with this. A really, really big issue with this. So that's like my best advice for you is, yo, like, it's time. It is time for you to, like, look out for yourself. Nobody's going to look out for you more than yourself. You know what I mean? You got to look out for yourself. You know, not everybody deserves your honesty, your loyalty, your love, and all that you bring into it. Not everybody deserves this shit. Not everybody deserves this shit from you. And I feel like you're giving it to somebody who doesn't deserve all that. I think that everything that you're giving them is something that should be earned, not just given at this point with this one. You know what I mean? I think that we should all respect each other and be honest with one another. I firmly believe that. I think that we should all be that way off the rip. We should all be that way. But when a person starts showing us, man, that, like, no, like, you don't deserve my honesty, my loyalty, my love, my commitment, my devotion, like, my time, my energy, like, you got to stop giving them these things. Because by you continuing to give them all of these things and give them even more of yourself is not going to influence a person to basically change. You got to start taking this shit away. You got to start, it's like a kid when they misbehave. You got to start taking that tablet away, that phone away. Hell, if you got to remove the door from the hinges, you got to do what you got to do. You got to start taking things away, right? Like, you don't, when your kid misbehaves, you don't turn around and give them, you know, a new TV, a new tablet, a new phone. No, you take things away. You take things away. And this is what you need to start doing. You need to start taking things away. Take the whole, let me be honest. Take the whole, let me just create peace in their life. Fuck that. You know, like, start taking things away. Start taking things away. You know? Start taking things away. Start taking things away. All right? So that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.